Hey guys, you ever had a crush on a girl but just don't know what to say to her? Well, tell her about texturing, which is the first step in making a photovoltaic wafer. So, we start with a plain wafer that has a flat surface, but we don't want a flat surface, right? Because if light hits a flat surface, it just imagine this is a flat surface right here, and then the photon comes in. Sometimes it gets absorbed, sometimes it'll bounce off. But we don't want that. We want to maximize the amount of absorbance that's in that wafer. So what we do is we stick it in a KOH bath, which is chemical terms for potassium hydroxide. And basically what it does is it kind of eats away at the flat surface and forms little pyramids, kind of like this guy right here. Now, what happens when you have pyramids is you have the little squiggly arrows called photons. Remember from that video, the last one that we made? And now, if the photon hits there, it doesn't get reflected straight back up, but it gets bounced off and has another chance of being absorbed into the wafer, because that's what we want. We want the photons to be absorbed in the wafer so they can create free electrons and in turn create electricity. So, the second step. You're probably wondering why there's a big fish right here. We're going to get to that in a hot second. So what we do is after it's textured, we dip it in a bunch of different acid mixes. This process is called the RCA bath. And what this does is it basically cleans the wafer. And the last step, we dip it in an acid so strong, they named it after the ferocious flesh-eating fish, the piranha. What the piranha does, it's such a strong acid that it eats anything organic, such as these little organic particles that I have here, circles. This is a wafer, by the way. Just to help you guys understand it. Wafer. Organic material. Yes. So you dip that in for a few minutes, and it'll clear the wafer off of basically anything. It'll be perfectly clean, nearly perfectly clean. So yeah, these are the first two steps in making a solar wafer. So yeah, tell your friends.